Hey, and welcome to Bonus Game. We have a special episode for you today. We have a special guest that we're going to get to in a minute, but in the meantime, we're going to introduce the cast. So, Julian, say hello.
Hi.
You have myself, I am Oni Chris, and Sky, say hello.
Sup, dude?
Top Spin the Fuzzy, we have our special animator guest.
Hello.
We're gonna plug just a couple of your things. Of course, you have your YouTube channel, youtube.com/topspinthefuzzy, where you can find your animations. You have your Patreon, where you can pledge money to get very cool things, patreon.com/topspinthefuzzy. And if you want to follow him live, you can do twitter.com/topspinthefuzzy. So what do you say we just get right into this, boys?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's
Uh,
up, dude?
Yeah, that's
Video games, right?
that's the whole podcast. We just go
Alright.
sad it.
See you later.
That's the whole thing.
Saw, dude.
Sad it.
I think I said
So-
that in the first episode.
So what's gonna
Well,
happen?
fuck.
So what's gonna happen right now is, we did an earlier episode that got horrible. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
Destroyed.
It's dog shit.
It's absolute shit. And we talked about we had the main cast talk about their favorite games, their favorite movies, their favorite platforms, and why. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then we're also gonna do a little bit of random questions. If you don't feel comfortable answering the random questions, you don't have to. They're not NSFW, but you don't have to answer them if you don't wish to.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
sure.
was expecting NSFW. I feel cheated.
Yeah. I'm not gonna answer any SFW questions.
I'm just saying that's where we're at. So
What a shame.
we're gonna start off with some of the more obvious ones, and we'll go down the line from Julian to Top Spin. What is your favorite or top 3 favorite video games?
Oh,
and if possible, why?
Let's see. Well, top 3 is gonna be a bit rough, but number 1 is without a doubt Pokemon Emerald, as it always has been. It's just like my favorite Pokemon game, which is also my favorite franchise, so kind of matches up. Yeah, that's mostly just because it's my favorite region of Pokemon, and then just the superior version of him compared to like Ruby and Sapphire. Second on that list would probably be Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, because I'm a huge Fire Emblem fan, and that is, in my opinion, the best Fire Emblem game. So, as
You-
for
You can go with top 2 if you want.
yeah,
Oh,
sure.
thank
let's
God.
just leave it at
I
that
don't have a
because
third.
yeah, me neither. So
Also, in terms of me being what could be considered rude just then, if you have a comment on what somebody else says, chime in. That adds to discussion.
Just gotta cut
So,
him off.
Says you.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and carry on. For me, it's hard to say that Mega Man X isn't my favorite, but I am a giant hipster, so all the Egoraptor fandom and now everyone's playing X kind of turns me off. But I'll be the first to admit it. But mechanically, the game is perfect. Second is Halo 2, and third is Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Is that my turn now? All right. So,
Sure is.
I'm gonna go backwards because I'm a hipster. So third is Fire Emblem Awakening because it's
Ugh.
actually the best Fire Emblem game.
fuck off.
Hey,
Wrecked.
I love every single character in that game except what's her name? Severa, I think.
Wow, that's the best one. How dare you?
No.
well, I
Don't
mean,
even-
all Fire Emblems are bad, so.
Oh,
Uh,
okay, yeah.
Oh
Sure.
shit.
I could play that game for hours, and I have, and it's broken, but that's like half the fun is end
Yeah.
game breaking it.
Well, technically all the fun because it's way too easy. But-
I will fight you.
Oh fuck.
Number 2 is Smash 4, because of course it's great. I am a huge Smash nut, and they just get better and better as they go.
Okay.
And I'm not super into competitive, so getting just more characters and stages is all I need.
Well, all right then.
If I could just double back really quick, and I'm sorry, Sky, to interrupt. You both did a great job explaining why they were your favorite games, and I didn't at all. Besides Mega Man X, I explained that I love the mechanics. I'm a huge Mega Man fan. Halo 2, I put over 2,000 hours into. I think it's the perfect shooter. And then Marvel vs. Capcom 3, I think is the perfect fighter. And that's those are my two favorite genres. So go ahead, guys. I'm sorry.
All right, number one is a Wii U game of all things, because or a second. I guess that's my second Wii U game now that I think about it.
Yeah,
I
way to go,
can't
dude.
get enough of Pikmin. So Pikmin 3
Yes!
is my favorite game ever.
Woo!
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
Pikmin is fucking baller, dude.
Yeah, it is.
God.
There's just
Thank
something
you.
about playing that
Yeah.
game over and over again to try and finish it in less days is just super appealing to me, and I could play
Yeah,
it for
man.
days, and I
Also,
have.
it's just wicked. It's just super cool and fun.
We've got 25 minutes if you guys want to touch on why
Pikmin
it's so
cast.
good.
Because Olimar is a straight up fucking gangster, dude.
That's true. He
Straight up.
spends his
He
entire
lands
life
on an
getting
alien
cash.
planet, and instead of like freaking out, he just enlists an army of carrot people.
That's
Yeah,
That's
fair.
That's sweet.
Fair point.
I mean, throwing an army of carrot people at a giant like ladybug thing. Like,
Yeah.
how is that not the coolest game ever?
Exactly. See? Best game.
Okay, so we'll move on then. Top spin. Your top one, top two, or top three.
I
And
don't
if
really know
possible,
that I
why?
can like fucking differentiate them, but my favorite two games of all time are Majora's Mask and Final Fantasy VII.
One of those is a good choice.
Both of those
Yeah.
are a good choice.
Great choices.
I've
Shut
never
your
played
mouth.
7.
Fair enough.
I want to play the remake because the old version is, well. Anyways, keep going.
But man, I just like the worlds. They're like really fucking cool and in depth.
They're gorgeous, but like when I was 11 or 12, I got stuck because I didn't realize a train graphic door was a fucking door.
Yep. Yeah. Completely understandable.
He's
But-
cool in Smash.
But I'll replay it
He
with
is.
mods and we'll see what's good. Did you have a number 3?
Nah. Hoops.
Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit more video games. Y'all can answer me this right now. Do any of you give a shit about movies?
Kinda, but not like.
Sometimes.
Yeah, not a lot.
All right, we're gonna try this. We still have 22 minutes, assuming that we don't go over. Julian, do you have a favorite movie or
Oh, yeah.
favorite movies? And if so, why?
Well, there's probably a lot that I've seen and I just can't remember, but like one of my favorite more recent movies, I guess, it's not very recent, but still, it's probably Kingsman: Secret Service, because I love that movie. It's action slash kind of comedy, I guess. And it's just a blast to watch. Highly recommend it.
Oh, cool. I'll check it out. I've never seen it. For me, you guys are gonna laugh, maybe. Well, Julian and Sky won't because they already know. But for me, it is Fight Club, a Goofy movie, and because it was so incredible, Captain America: Civil War.
I forgot.
Those are good
the
choices.
First two.
Yeah, same.
Goofy movie
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah.
Goofy movie is perfect. I get chills every
I used to watch
single
that all the time.
every
little.
single time that Max falls on stage with Powerline. I get chills. And then fucking Roxanne looks at the TV, and they're like, "It's Max!" Goosebumps, bruh.
I have it on VHS, but I haven't watched it in a long time.
I have it on Blu-ray. What you got, Sky?
I got 3, I guess.
That'll work. Oh, also Empire Strikes Back. If I didn't say a third.
I'm not super into Star Wars. Force Awakens was good.
Yeah, neither is Top Spin, but
Eh,
let's save it for another podcast.
Well,
Yeah.
because I watch movies the opposite way. I'll play a video game. With video games, I'll be super analytical and try and like review it or whatever. I'll watch a movie, I'll completely turn my brain off and be like, "Stuff's exploding. This is cool."
that's like the fucking opposite of what? Dude,
Yeah,
the movie is
so-
completely reliant on the plot.
I know
Absolutely agreed.
it should be the
Terrible.
opposite, but it's not. All right, I picked up a controller when I was 2, and I haven't put it down yet.
Yeah, you and the rest of us.
So third is number 3 is Wall-E.
Oh,
'Cause I just
interesting.
found that movie incredibly it's just a joy to watch. Like
Oh, yeah.
Pixar just gives me like childhood excitement. They're really
like
good
that.
at that.
I like
So,
that.
By the time I had watched the movie, it took me to the end of the movie or like a second watch through to realize that half the main characters can't even speak like all that much. Because the first half of the movie, there's no dialogue. I didn't even notice because I was just having such a fun time.
Yeah, they do a very good
Hmm.
job of like telling a story without actually having to spell it out for you.
Oh yeah.
Second
Ah.
is Captain America: Civil War because Spider-Man blows up a thing, and
Yeah.
third is first is Inside Out.
Is that Pixar?
Pixar. That's my answer. Is just Pixar.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, me neither.
Inside Out is
Hmm.
so good. I love it. It's like they nailed all her emotions. Their character interactions are just wonderful to watch. I just want more of it. Riley is super interesting, and watching her go through like actual stages of like normal emotional issues that humans actually have, and then going into her brain and seeing what happens, it's just so interesting. And the ending got to me, as most Pixar movies do.
Cool.
Well, I guess don't ruin it, but I can talk about Pixar. I think we have the time, but for now, Spin. Do you have movies?
Man, I don't fucking watch movies. I really liked Arrival though. That was really good. It was very
Arri-
well done and a different take on the whole alien invasion type dealy.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, mostly just fucking Marvel movies.
Well, that works for me.
Yeah,
So
same.
we're gonna stick with video games for 5 to 10 more minutes, and then we're gonna do something kind of fun that you can opt out of if you want. But you should. I don't
Yeah.
think you'll. I don't think you'll want to. I think it'll be fun.
Alright.
So I think me and Topspin are the same age. I had a theory in episode 0.5.
A game theory?
It was a
Oh,
game
God.
theory.
And you're fired.
God damn.
So that was a good. Is that your regular? That's a good laugh right there.
That's my mischievous laugh.
I
What do you
like
think?
it.
It's pretty good.
It's his Kefka laugh.
I've been
All right.
working on it for a
So I had a theory in episode 0.5 that I'd like to revisit that also segues into a question. I believe that the Legend of Zelda that you played when you were 15 years old is your favorite Legend of Zelda. Prove me wrong.
Oh yeah, I will.
Okay, so once
Well-
again, you will all prove me wrong.
Yeah, well, the Zelda I played when I was 15 was Skyward Sword. So
Same.
Well,
Yeah, that-
you guys
Take
got
that.
unlucky.
Take that!
All right, what
I
was
played
the
Majora's Mask long before I was 15.
okay when you were 13 to 15?
Before I was
Um,
13.
it's probably Ocarina of Time, I think, because I never played the original and I got the remake and I loved it.
So Skyward Sword universally is garbage.
Yeah.
You know what? This is relevant. What's everybody's favorite Zelda game?
I'm gonna have to say Link to the Past, probably.
That's a good one.
I'm going with Ocarina just based off nostalgia.
I still can't decide between Wind Waker and Majora.
Majora's
Ooh, Wind
Mask
Waker's
for me.
good. Wind Waker's really good. So's Majora's.
Yeah.
So one more video game question, I think, because we only have 15 minutes left. Well, maybe we'll do 5 minutes of more video game stuff. Favorite console, why, and why exactly that? What impact that console had on you?
That's a tough one.
Yeah, it is. It's very
I
tough.
agree. That's incredibly tough.
I can go first if nobody else has an answer.
Yeah,
I
sure.
have an answer, but go ahead, Sky.
All right, so my favorite's the GameCube.
Okay.
Literally 50% nostalgia, and 50%. It has a weird ass game library. Like every series that got a game on that thing, it was different. So like Mario Sunshine is weird. Metroid Prime is like a new. It's not weird now, but it was at the time.
You also have Eternal Darkness on GameCube and Cell Damage.
Yeah, Kirby's Air Ride, Luigi's Mansion,
Oh yeah.
all this
Kirby's Air
weird
Ride.
stuff. Super Monkey Ball.
Oh shit! I do
That's
have
probably my
a third
favorite.
game. Favorite game. Kirby Superstar. Anyway, go on.
There you go. That's a good ass game.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful one.
Yeah.
So just a quick little. It turns out, I don't know if any of you guys know this. Do you guys know that Sony has a Super Monkey Ball?
But
No, I didn't.
Yeah, well, apparently they do. It's called Super Hamster Ball, and it plays exactly the same.
That's interesting.
oh
Wow.
no.
Also
you
a
have
game I should play.
If you have
Yeah.
if you have PlayStation Now or a PS2 emulator, I do not advocate that. That was my friend was on my computer just now.
Okay. Sounds a lot like you, by the way.
Yeah,
Shit.
it's weird.
Yeah.
I would give. I played Super Hamster Ball for an hour and a half. It's literally just Super Monkey Ball. So I guess I'll answer my favorite system.
Yeah, sure.
So this was really tough for me to decide because I grew up with Super Nintendo. I grew up with Sega Genesis. I grew up with N64, Sega Saturn, Sega CD, all these amazing nostalgic memories. And I value nostalgia so much. But when it comes down to amount of time played and fun factor, I I I I am hesitant to say this, but it's the Xbox 360.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
I'm sorry, those are my games, man.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, I'm
fair
surprised
enough.
you didn't say original Xbox if you like Halo 2 so much.
Well, I played Halo 2 on the 360 with the better controller.
Oh, alright. Because I played Reach about as much as you've played 2.
And if I have a contender, it's by far Sega Genesis. For me, Genesis is better than SNES.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Thank you, and we'll maybe talk about that. Julian or Topspin, do you have a favorite console and why?
Man, I really like the PlayStation 3 and the GameCube, but there's not really like a real in-depth reason for that. I just preferred the way that they handled better, I guess.
That
Okay.
GameCube controller,
Yeah.
though. It's
Oops.
a
Well-
sexy controller.
Oh yeah, best controller without a doubt. At least in my opinion. But in my case, well, it's kind of rough because I want to say Nintendo 64 just because of nostalgia, but then there's also the GameCube, which also is just a huge nostalgia factor at this point, and I still can't decide between either of them because they're both just a lot of fun.
So
to be
your
honest.
answer is the Virtual Boy.
Clearly, yes, that was
Alright,
that was
good.
my big build-up. Thanks.
We have 90 seconds before we move into the final segment. Can we talk about VR or no?
Do it.
Yeah, I guess.
Has anybody here tried VR?
Nope.
Yeah.
Yep. That's 3
Who's
out of 4.
who's tried the Vive?
I have. for a
Wait,
while.
which one's that?
The
That's
HTC
that's
one.
the unreasonably expensive one.
Yeah, the $800 one.
That doesn't come with the computer that you need to run it.
Oh, I don't fucking know. No, I didn't.
But you've tried PS4 VR, I assume?
No.
You've tried
So what are those?
Samsung VR?
Probably that.
The one where you put the phone in the headset.
Yeah, and that's shockingly good for what it is.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
so
that's right. Because
I
Chris is
want
gonna say no, but
no. I disagree. Because the fact that it's $100, it does the job. But you put that on, and then you put the Vive on or the PS4 VR, it's
it's like
you'll
night and
you'll
day.
you'll throw away that little $100 box.
It's 60
Well, I
if you get
mean,
it used.
yeah, of course. It's just like a thing that you mount your phone in. It's not going to be nearly as good, but
But it is very good for what it's worth. It's $100, and you already own
it's
the
way
phone.
better than I thought it would be.
The first time I put the Vive on, I was like, yeah, this is cool. And then I took it off, and I realized that, like, my reality had shifted. Like, I took it off and actually got scared. I was like, where am I?
The first time that I put the Vive on, I tried to set the remote on a virtual table. So, anyways, we are at the mark that I want to be to do some a little game. Again, you don't have to answer if you don't have to. These are pretty much all safe for work. It's just basic questions. I think that we can all answer, and we can do them in any order. So, and you can say skip if everybody wants to skip. So I'm going to start with this one. Which people most influenced your life personally and professionally? And share examples of how they impacted you. Spin, I'm really hoping you can start us off with that one.
Wait, what do you mean? Like just specific people? Like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
Who has influenced you the most professionally?
Man, I don't fucking know. Most of my influences are just fucking games that I've played.
Okay,
Or, like,
okay.
shit that I've watched. People that have probably influenced me the most are just like probably the Sleepy Cabin guys.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like the only person that doesn't watch their shit.
I don't know, I have no idea what it is either, so.
All right.
Oh, they're so good.
I've heard of them. I haven't bothered to watch.
Okay, so Julian and Sky, do you have a professional or personal influence?
Well, no, not really. Like, it's just games that I've played, and then I'm like, this is amazing, I'm gonna do this too, and, well, that's about it. I'm not really, like, walking in someone's footsteps or anything.
Most of
Or,
mine are, or actually, like, all of mine are game developers, because that's what I aspire to do.
Well, I'm choosing to answer the personal because the professional was basically just me, I guess, and some of the people like a Jake and Amir, you know, their podcast is amazing. Sleepy Cast, obviously. Game Grumps, although I never want to reach that level. If I did, that'd be great, but whatever. But personally, my friends completely turned me into somebody that I wasn't. I have never ever had the confidence that I would have had if my freshman year, my friends and the seniors, you know, didn't tell me that they thought I was cool, even though I was a fucking nerd. So we'll move on, and we have 6 minutes. So let's see here. What do we have here? All right, is there anything you regret having not told someone? And and you don't have to answer the second question, but why haven't you told them?
What?
Is there anything you regret having not told someone? Is there something you want to tell someone that you can't right now?
no, not really.
Nope.
Yeah, me neither, honestly.
Asking Chris to marry me.
There it is.
That's a good one.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut this short. We'll make it a fun guest podcast, and also I started recording like 3 minutes later. So we'll end with this one, and then we'll do a closer. Tell me how you would like people to remember you.
My children.
As a fucking idiot.
It's a dumb answer, but it's a legitimate answer.
Is that a real answer?
Because I'm of the belief that that's really all we're gonna leave behind is our next generation.
All right.
So
Yeah.
there you go. I want to raise decent children.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah,
That's a good answer.
Yeah,
I agree, Julian.
nice. Yeah, basically that as well, I guess, and well, maybe eventually be as like inspirational as like Iwata is to most people, but that's probably
Damn.
never gonna happen. So,
That's a high ladder to climb, dude.
but it'd be amazing, to be honest.
But you want
yeah.
you want to hit a level of fame where you can influence people and make them happy.
Yeah, I'd like that. I'm probably never gonna reach that, but it'd be pretty cool to do.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Cut your salary to save half your staff from getting laid off. Man's a fucking god.
Yeah.
No doubt. Top spin. How do you want us to remember you?
I don't really care if anybody remembers me. I just want people to remember my work. That's it.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
For me, I'm sorry. Did someone say something? Was I interrupting somebody?
Well, I kind of wanted to say, well, then they basically still remember you, to be honest.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean,
yeah,
if they just remember my work and didn't associate me with the memory, then that's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
For me, and for anybody listening, especially in the Discord, I know it's strange, but like in the real world and in multiple projects that I'm working on, I'd like to consider myself kind of funny. All I want people to remember me for is making them smile. That's it.
Aww.
That's
so
sweet.
We will close out on that. We are 2 minutes short of the mark, but that's okay. So any final remarks? We'll start with Julian.
No, not really. That's basically everything.
Okay, I'm gonna say thank you for Topspin for joining us.
Yeah.
Of course.
You're welcome back anytime, and I'll slip you that 50 under the table. And I'm not really doing that, by the way, for all of you.
God damn it.
Fucking people who think I just buy my way into everything. Thanks for joining us.
We'll get Julian to give you a gentle handy instead.
Oh,
that works.
Yeah, sure, why not?
And I think 0.5.1 went a lot better. Sky, what do you got?
Was that a number?
Yes.
0.5. No, all right.
0.51.
Well, thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was fun.
Well, hold on. Goodbyes. You want to re-promote your Patreon, or you just want to burp and we can just end it?
If I had a burp, I would do it, but I don't.